So here's a new daily. Gross. So a lot of you probably know the plan already, but basically we're going to be swapping the 3 litre out for a supercharged 6 litre. We'll be doing a full suspension swap, going a 4-inch, changing the arms, changing the shocks, the springs, the whole lot. We're going to do a dash swap to a Series 4 wagon dash, because the utes have the old Series 1, 2, 3 dash in them. There'll be a canopy build going on the back. I'll show you guys the interior and the fit out of that. Probably going to do a paint job as well. We're going to keep it white, but something a little special we're going to do with the paint there. And then just all the electrical will be done, batteries, fuse blocks. I'm going to be doing all that and showing you guys how to set up your 4-wheel drive. The goal for this is to get it done by May next year, where I'm heading off to the Kimberley for a few weeks to film another series of Chasing Lines. And that's the plan. Look, I really want to build this thing to last, so when the motor's out we want to clean up all the engine bay. We're going to pull all the cables out, give it a good water blast, and make sure that we've got a clean canvas to work with when this motor's going in. There we are, we finished with day one. We've got quite a bit done. We've got all the front end taken off, ready to hit the engine tomorrow. I think that's an intake looking thing, but it doesn't actually go into the intake box. See, this didn't have a snorkel, and every 4-wheel drive I've had has had a snorkel, so I'm not sure what this is, but it's coming off. Alright, day 2. Today's plan, we're going to drop all the fluids out and start pulling off all the accessories, get the intercooler off, get the radiator out. Yesterday we got all the front off, got the headlights off, we got the side fenders off. Another thing that we need to is degas the air conditioning system. Now it's crucial to keep these sealed off from any outside air once it's been decompressed there. So we'll probably take these hoses off and then wrap up the ends with tape and plastic, so when the new system goes in, it's not going to be all contaminated. Water this thing, eh? Oh. Oh. Oh yeah. Nice and green. Okay, so that didn't quite go to plan, but hopefully we have more success with the oil. So the radiator fluids come out quite clean, which is a good sign that this was a healthy motor. Otherwise, you know, motors that have been sitting there a while build up with all the skunk in the radiator, and this has come out nice and fresh and still got the green coolant in there, so that's a good sign. This is a healthy motor. We'll pull out the oil and see how that looks. Doesn't really matter anyway, because it'll be going to a new owner. Hopefully this is a big enough catch container for the oil. These diesels hold quite a few litres. Okay, day 2 down, and we've got a lot more out of the engine bay now. We've got pretty much all the hoses disconnected. The radiator, half of the wiring harness is out. Just what's still connected to the cars in there, but see up the top here, we've got all that disconnected. All the radiators out. Just got to take the aircon unit out still. I haven't degassed that yet, so we'll do that next. And yeah, power steering lines have been disconnected. All the air intake, the turbo, pretty much all the bits that come out today. Just a whole lot of small things, you know, bits of hoses and pipe and the heater hoses and all that stuff. So slowly getting there. Okay, so I just had the aircon guy that come the other day, and he got rid of the gas out of the system. So now we can disconnect the hoses and seal up the ends. Right now is we're going to get the dump pipe off and then probably get underneath, take off the back of the exhaust and start undoing the bell housing bolts. We're also going to get rid of the coolant overflow here and the air box, just clear all this out because the second battery is going to go here in the end. And there's the 3-inch dump pipe.